Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. It is the final day of February the 28th, 2023. I'm Sean Hammond here from Laker Country 1049. Let's get another weather update for today. First off, I want to talk about the wind yesterday. Had reports of some trees down across the county. We actually had a high wind warning that came out yesterday. Of course, when I talked to you yesterday morning, had that wind advisory, but that was upgraded yesterday afternoon to a high wind warning. Winds were really howling out there. Much calmer out there this morning. There's a look at the current radar. Nothing happening across the Lake Cumberland region right now, and we're going to remain like that for the rest of the day today. There's the Kentucky Mesonet this morning. This is valid at 4:45 a.m., so just keep that in mind if you watch that later on today. Temperature right now close to 53 in Jamestown and Russell Springs. Liberty at 52. Somerset 51. 54 showing up in Monticello, 47 in Albany, 41 right now in Burkesville. They are the cool spot this morning. 51 in Columbia and Edmonton, and then 50 showing up in Campbellsville this morning. Went blank there for a second. Like I said, though, going to be a very nice day today with sunshine, and temperature is going to be in the upper 60s. Let's talk about the next few days because we are going to be watching for an active weather pattern over the next little bit. There is the national radar right now this morning. You can see we've got some snow across the western U.S. And then as we look over into the northeast, this was the last system that came through the region. That's now off into the northeast, causing some snow showers up there. And what's happening over here on the west coast, that's what we're going to be watching for to come into our neck of the woods over the next few days. So let's pull up the GFS. And this is something I've not really showed to you guys a lot, but it's a great tool to see what's happening in the upper atmosphere, and it kind of shows us where the next piece of energy is coming from. So you can see there's that system up in the northeast, and here comes the next one from the west coast. So let's start moving this forward. You can see it goes through California, and there it is. This is on Thursday. Now watch this little area on Thursday. You can see it's kind of flattened out. Well, watch. As you can see, it's going to kind of twist and turn, become negatively tilted. And what we watch for is a lot of times on the southern flank of where that is tilted at. Let me pull that back here again. I'm trying to tell it straight. Hey, I record these live, so and I don't really do much editing. I'm trying to tellustrate here, draw on the map, but it's acting the program's acting a little weird on me this morning. Anyway, though, you can see right around Memphis and Nashville, that little brighter area, that's where that piece of energy is going to become negatively tilted. And on the southern edge of that's where you have to watch out for severe weather. Now, still hard to tell. We're still a few days out, but we are going to be watching for the potential anyway for severe weather coming up later on this week. Let's what we'll do right now is we will pull up the severe weather outlook because there are a few days coming up where there is the potential for a few strong to severe storms. So here is the day 3 outlook. This is valid on Thursday. You can see there is an enhanced risk around the Arklatex region of Arkansas and Texas and back toward parts of Louisiana, even southeastern Oklahoma, western Mississippi under an enhanced risk, and then surrounding that is a level 2 slight risk that includes much of Alabama, the southern southwestern flank of Tennessee, and then around that is a level 1 marginal risk that tries to stretch up through Nashville and even into parts of Kentucky. Now, what I want to show you now is the day 4 outlook. So this is going to be valid on Friday. You can see this does have a risk outline that does include parts of Kentucky, and it's all a part of that system that we're going to be keeping a close watch on coming up later in the week. Now, we do have several days of rain chances, and I'm going to highlight that for you now. Let's switch it back over here to the GFS model, and we will pull up the composite reflectivity, which will kind of give us an idea on where the rain's going to be at. Let me turn off that severe weather risk, and let's back the map up a little bit, and we will put this thing into motion. I'll kind of show you guys what we're talking about. So let's moving on through. This is going into the day on Wednesday. You can see here's some action coming up from Memphis and down into Arkansas. Okay, there is Wednesday night. Now, like I always mention to you, the radar will not look exactly like this, but you can see Wednesday night, have chances of rain, maybe a few thunderstorms. And then here's Thursday. Again, pretty decent day on Thursday, but then into Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening, start to get back in on those showers and a few thunderstorms. And here is Friday morning. This is the wee hours of Friday morning. This is right now, this is at 6 a.m. You can see there back toward Oklahoma City and Tulsa. That's where that, you kind of see that little curly feature. That's that center of low pressure. So the low pressure is going to be around Tulsa and Oklahoma City, according to this latest run of the model, are on Friday. And then you'll have the cold front that'll be pushing through Kentucky. And again, like I said, that severe weather threat does have parts of Kentucky in it for Friday. And we'll keep a watch on that. Like I said, we're still a few days away, so things are starting to change. Weekend looks pretty good. This is going through Sunday. You can see just a few little smattering of clouds, but nothing really in the way of precipitation. So, like I said, we'll watch this very closely. Again, like I said, coming up on Friday, the Weather Service Storm Prediction Center does have that severe weather risk outlined into parts of Kentucky. And so we'll be watching this throughout the week. And as we get closer to Friday, we'll be able to fine-tune things and give you more information as it comes available. So just stay tuned here on the YouTube page, Facebook, and also subscribe to the YouTube page if you don't care. Just search for Laker Country on YouTube if you're watching this right now on Facebook. Also, tune in to Laker Country 104.9. As always, we have the latest on the weather situation. Don't forget, coming up on Wednesday, from tomorrow, Wednesday, going all the way up through next week, it will be Severe Weather Awareness Week, March 1st through March the 7th. Be a good time tomorrow to practice your severe weather plans. Folks, that'll do it for me today on the Weather Update. We'll have another one coming up tomorrow morning. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you later.